beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to another Twin Flame reading. Twin Flame Tarot reading. This is too many over here. Divine Feminine reading, Divine Masculine reading. As you can see, we have a couple of cards already flying out. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords in the upright. Virgo and Mercury energy here. And the Nine of Swords, Gemini and Mars. Somebody is anxious. This person, yeah, I mean, look, they're holding on to their head. It's kind of looking a little bit intense in there, as you can see. Not sleeping, stressing out. What are they stressing out about? It's coming here with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's sort of like, okay, obviously this is about you, Twin Flame, but there's something else in this person's life. It's, yeah, it's like things are not working out. What is not working out? I mean, we already know where things are here. No contact, no communication, and/or in separation. This person is awake at night. You are on their mind, but there's also something, yeah, kind of triggering this. Okay. We'll get into it in just a moment. I just want to say a few things. I'm going to show you this energy that's coming in. You'll find the Twin Flame Readings playlist linked below in the description of today's video, but also here at the Tarot Closet on the playlist tab, as well as all signs tarot readings, collective love readings, all 12 zodiac signs, and a lot more. Let's take a look at this energy that is coming in. It's the Six of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Okay. So this person's definitely pretty darn anxious, but there's also, they're getting some truths here. Mercury and Aquarius energy, and then of course the Queen of Swords, Libra ruled by Venus. Things are not working out like this person thought. The Twin Flame that is coming through here today, there's some truth that they're getting, and it's waking them up at night. I feel like it's around decisions that they made. It's kind of how you got here. I mean, it's not how you got here, but it's like up to this point. This is a no contact, no communication. I want to say separation as well for the most part. It might be for some of you that it's not, but it's collectively feeling pretty strong that it is. The Devil in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So it's almost like, too, this wake up energy, this revelation that they really messed up more than they had been willing to admit. They weren't really taking any accountability. This is definitely a runner. Gotta say, the Devil in reverse, Capricorn and Saturn energy, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse, Mercury and Taurus energy. It's somebody who, the Twin Flame coming through here today is, I don't know that they're going to actually send it, but is realizing that they really never apologized to you. They just weren't even seeing that they had to. Something that they want to do. Not really sure that that's what they're going to do, though. I still have things to say. Two of Pentacles. But your reading's wanting to come in. The Chariot. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands twice. This deck is a Prince of Wands and a Princess Wands. Interesting because, oh, look at that, and the Knight of Cups, the Princess. It's also around the two of you, so you're both here. And obviously the Two of Pentacles is here where their energy is quite strong at the Tarot Closet, Capricorn and Saturn energy. Same with the Devil. One of those pentacles is yours. Choices, options, you could say. One is something else. That's why this person is not sleeping, because, yeah, I feel like they actually made a bad decision already. And this is where we're at right now. You're very much on their mind. Again, there is this epiphany this person is having, the twin flame here today, that they never apologized because they didn't think they needed to. This is somebody who was an ego. So that's a lot of what's coming out of here. The Devil in reverse. It's some humility, but there's also a detachment from their ego. Yeah, their shadow self, that shadow energy. And the Knight of Cups, our princess, prince, charming energy, isn't coming in here with an offer. They have, this is, if you could imagine what they're imagining, kind of what they're seeing, what they want to do, that's what it is. Like there's saying it here to you now. The apologetic energy, the humility, the love, there's a lot of stuff in there. It's, I want to say, coming through really strong, telepathically, but this, I think that you're going to be, I think we're going to be heavy on messages today. Yeah, look, the energy is coming in. This is a twin flame who has a lot to say to you. It's the Eight of Cups in reverse, Saturn and Pisces energy. Somebody, a twin flame who did ghost. Yeah. Who ghosted, who is a runner. And I got to tell you something. I have a deck over here for you, and a couple of cards fell out, and I thought, all right, I think it belongs to the reading. Let's see. And it does. Look. Ghosting, running, avoiding, feeling overwhelmed, difficult emotions, bottling up feelings, silent treatment. 100% what's coming through. And cat and mouse, runner and chaser, fear of intimacy, fear of abandonment, hot and cold, roller coaster of emotions triggering. So that's around the running here. Okay. Twin flame. Your reading is just one of those readings. This is somebody who has a lot to say. Look, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. And in this deck, again, it's the Princess. Look at the scrolls. And you could say literally a message, you know. And that can be the case. But I just want to tell you what is coming through really, really strong for me already. Is that you're noticing songs, numbers, dreams. There are just messages coming from almost every angle, I feel like. We could be looking at real-time messages too, you know. We're not there yet. Knight of Swords, Libra, and Mercury energy. And of course, Mercury is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. It's connecting right here with the Chariot. So I want to tell you, it's like they're waking up again and realizing this. Everything that they want to say. There's a lot that they want to say. This could be indicating a message, a literal message, like coming into you, voicemail. SMS, social media, email, pretty strong around the Mercury energy, really strong around reading and writing, but Mercury is also communication. And that's the other thing. A lot of that is just coming through in general. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody who's really overwhelmed. And look at this energy, also of the Devil in reverse, of course, and the two people here, and our Knight of Wands, coming in a prince and a princess because of this deck. So it's a validation of the Knight of Wands of, I mean, look at this. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and Knight of Cups. This is There's a lot of humility, love, apologetic energy. There's a lot of things they want to say to you in here. This is not somebody who's I want to say, traveling to you, or this is not a union energy. This is what there's so much this person wants to say. This is what they want to say. Coming here now, I feel really heavy in messages. Again, whether it's an actual message coming in remains to be seen. But I tell you what, this Ten of Wands here, Jupiter and Sagittarius energy, this is somebody who's just wants the weight off of their heart. Lovers in reverse, regret. Yeah, that's what that is. And it's connected to the Devil card. So this is the regret, Gemini energy, of course, and Venus. This is Archangel Raphael. And the Lover's card connected to the heart chakra. Archangel Raphael as well, but also to the throat chakra. I speak. A lot of their ego here kept them from saying what they really wanted to say at some point, I want to say, before they really completely ran, but it's all connected. What they were saying previously didn't match in the end when they were triggered and ran. And they're completely regretting it here. It's something is going on in their life too that has this person waking up. And I just realized that Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, they're all here. Our Knight of Pentacles, again, is in reverse. And it's also around, it's kind of taking us back a little bit into how they weren't making the effort. This person was triggered and thought this was something other than it is. I think there's like a lot of epiphanies, wake up, realization energy that's going on here, and they're in regret because of it. That's what this is. The Nine of Swords in the upright and the Lover's card in reverse. Regretting their decisions. That it's kind of like the moment, maybe you could say there was an actual moment that you're still holding on to, of things said in the last time you spoke. But it's also just kind of how you got there. Yeah. The Queen of Cups. These are all the emotions coming through right now. There's a lot of healing energy around our Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. The Five of Pentacles is back in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. This is what they need you to hear. This is their energy coming in. Has it been quiet? Have you been feeling it? You might be really beginning to feel it in a stronger way right now, because there's definitely an incoming energy. Maybe you are feeling it. Look, Seven of Wands. Mars and Leo energy, and not wanting to be hurt. I don't think this is around an actual message. Six of Pentacles in reverse with that. Yeah, because that's the lack of reciprocity. How they feel about you. They definitely were keeping that from you, especially as they were pulling away, feeling like they had to, but this energy of choices, it's pretty strong. The Two of Pentacles, one of those is around the two of you, and you can see it here as they come in with it, with what they want to say to you. It's also kind of this energy of, well, this is what happened. Because I just feel like you got no answers. There was ghosting. It was just like, what the heck happened? Because this person was really triggered. I haven't let you go. I'm working things out. This is them working things out in their head now too, which they haven't been doing. But whatever's going on in their life here. Four of Pentacles, the Sun in Capricorn energy. I do feel there's another long-term situation, but they're also looking at the long term energy now, like they're looking at the future in a different way. The Seven of Wands and the Six of Pentacles in reverse is a strong energy for me today. I guess you could say of how you're feeling about their humility and their apologetic energy. You know, it's like, yeah, okay. Having out your shield, you know, collecting the wands, because that's the Seven of Wands, you know. And coming in, of course, we have the Six of Wands, which would be around your person, you know, with what they want to say to you. A lot of things that you're wanting to hear, but there's kind of an apathetic energy, like a looking away. It's really clear, Six of Pentacles in reverse, why you're feeling, it goes beyond annoyed, you know, it's hurt, is because this is a one-sided energy, and it is a breadcrumbing energy. That's definitely here. It's almost like they're trying to reverse that. You can't reverse it, but they want to make up for it. The Nine of Pentacles here in reverse, Virgo and Mercury energy. So, yeah, it's just clear that things aren't moving. They haven't been moving. It's a validation. But then it's coming here with the Empress. Taurus energy. Libra. Connected, both connected, of course, to their ruling planet, Venus, the planet of love. Divine feminine energy. And the Empress, a divine number, divine timing. Holding on to that scepter can create and grow anything. The leader of all 12 star signs, you know, walking here into this field of mushrooms, which are regenerative. All the emotions here flowing, of course, the leader, so more than just access to all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire. There's definitely a timing energy here, and it is somebody who's kind of like on the verge of waking up, you could say. Starting to make some change. So this is a twin flame who has been kind of stagnant in their energy since you disconnected. It's been quiet. I feel like there's just still a lot of unanswered questions. There hasn't been contact, or very much, if any, because they were triggered, they ran, and then that was that. There's this energy here now. They're in regret. They're having some realizations. There is some ego that I'm feeling that is still here, that is keeping them from just picking up the phone and sending a message. So I do feel that it's coming in other ways. Ten of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords, look. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh my gosh. The Two of Swords in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. The King of Wands. Yeah, okay. Here we go. This is how it's going. There's the Judgment energy, and the Fool is the bottom of the deck. Sitting here holding this as your cards are coming in. So you can see we have our Emperor and our Empress here today. The Emperor is in reverse. Here's the Fool. So Aquarius and Uranus energy. This is where you go when you get out of the World card, the last major arcana. Of course, the World card, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. There's a completion energy there. You know, you got to pay off those karmic debts. You're still moving along in that cycle, learning some lessons. There's still some obstacles you've got to clear. They're not in there, that we're not here yet, is what I want to say. I feel like we're kind of stuck between the Sun and the Fool energy around this person, because they're trying to wake up. Look, Judgment is here, but it's also coming here with the Strength card, the Emperor, the Strength card, and the King of Wands in reverse. I mean, really, if you just everything here, actually, Two of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords, they're getting this truth. And again, the Seven of Swords in reverse, this is the runner here today. Really strong validation around the divine masculine energy. Of course, a divine feminine, it's most oftentimes, you know, divine masculine runner, but it's always it's shifting, you know. Here, we're dealing with this Emperor energy. It's in reverse. And the Seven of Swords this is the runner, Aquarius and Uranus energy. This is the twin flame that's here, that ghosted, that pulled away. All those terms that I don't like, breadcrumbing and ghosting and cat and mouse, runner and chaser. A lot of things going on here, because that's the thing, cat and mouse, runner and chaser, fear of intimacy, fear of abandonment, hot and cold, roller coaster of emotions, triggering. I mean, that's kind of everything, because you were getting to your twin flame, you know, they were getting triggered, looking at things they didn't want to look at. You were making them look at themselves, and they didn't want to hold up that mirror, and they just, okay, that's it, I'm out of here. That's what it is. And this Judgment energy, again in reverse, is like a fear of change. And it's connecting here with the Strength card, with the King of Wands in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. So there's a lot of fear here around even just the fact that they're starting to wake up. They're not completely facing it, because it's also connected to the Strength card, which is connected to the heart chakra, Leo energy, by the way. And that's like them self-sabotaging things. The Strength card, you know, is connected to the heart chakra. And then Judgment, you know, this is Archangel Gabriel. Connected to the sacral chakra, I feel. And the third eye chakra, I see the self-awareness. Wake up, get some clarity, make a decision. What do you want? They're just starting to wake up. That's the thing. And they still have work. They still have a lot of things to do in that World card, you know. I do feel this is somebody who's in another life. You could say, like, other people. We're seeing the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So one of the things, excuse me, my throat chakra is going nuts, which isn't surprising. I want to get into some love messages because they have a lot to say. Is that there's some triggering going on in their life too. So I just want to validate here that there's a collective energy that may not be for everyone, but that somebody is going through some kind of separation, some kind of conflict, and you could say around family energy, whether it's family of origin, you know, or we're looking at from the romantic sense, which I kind of feel like it is. But there's some triggering going on, because some things are coming up in their life that's forcing them to kind of look at their life and look at everything. And so a lot of the things that they weren't ready to admit around you, my throat chakra is something else right now, to you, running, you know, they're starting to get that information. But I tell you, there is a lot of fear, stuck energy around this person. Again, in Judgment, you know, what do you want? Wake up, get some clarity. They are waking up also literally in the night. The Nine of Swords here, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, back with this starting to wake up and have some realizations. The Queen of Cups, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Lover's card, like, oh, what did I do? So they are starting to wake up. There's a lot of fear around it. There's fear around realizing how they feel about you, what this was, what this is. There's fear because when you start looking at things in your life that you were previously not looking at, you're just kind of on automatic pilot, then you have to face the fact that what you were ignoring, it's true. Things need to change. It wasn't, something is ending. Something's changing. This person wasn't looking at it for a long time, and now they're being forced, and they're again, it's a slow wake-up energy, and that's what's been coming through, and that's what this is for me. It's really strong. And just even with our King of Wands in reverse, right in the middle of the Strength card and the Emperor, because the Four Kings here getting us into the Emperor energy. And it's in reverse, so that's the fear of making the move. And then, of course, it's validated with the Strength card and the Emperor, because Divine masculine energy, the counterpart obviously to the Empress here. The divine feminine energy. But the Emperor holding on to this Ankh, you know, yin-yang energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. It's a really strong validation also just with our Empress in the upright that they're out of balance. It's not balanced. And that's clear. I mean, you can see it everywhere here. And the Emperor is connected to the root chakra, and when that is in reverse and there's a lack of centering and aligning and balancing energy, there's just somebody who's living more in fear of making moves around their life toward other people, communication, shadow, ego, definitely some of that going on here too. Hello. Wake up. That camera is just going to make me bonkers. It's that energy, quite literally, when you wake up, which is the Nine of Swords here. When you wake up and you were in a nightmare, you know, when you wake up and then you're trying to go back to bed. And it's like you can't get back to bed, but you want to. You're like, okay, I don't want to think about this. I want to go back to bed, and you can't. That's kind of what's happening. They're waking up literally. There's some triggering energy going on. But also just the wake up. Like there's a poke here from Archangel Gabriel. Hey, hello. Poke, poke. And that's what's happening. They are looking. It's real clear. And I just also want to validate that the imbalance around our Emperor in reverse and the Empress. But it's also telling me that you're both here. Two obviously intense energies in our divine feminine and our divine masculine energy. And again, the imbalance. So also the imbalance around the two of you. And the other thing is the Empress is emotionally honest and available and speaking the truth and opened up. You know, it's the Empress. And so that's a lot of the energy that is going on here, even though they're fighting it. So the Nine of Pentacles again in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse, it's a validation where things are with the two of you in many ways, but it's also connecting to something going on in their life. So it's both of you. This could also be aligning with you, with something going on in your partnership that, romantically speaking, I want to say. Yeah, and I do want to also validate here, there's a couple of things. I don't know, there's a little bit of jealousy coming in. And there's also something coming in around, I guess you could say, that devil energy of overindulgence. So somebody who may be around it, but it might also be them. So because there's something, yeah, there's some, it's connected to something in their life. They're being kind of asked by the universe to start looking at some things, to wake up and start doing some shadow work here. Being honest, the Queen of Swords is back. Yeah, I mean, that's the second time our Queen of Swords has come in, Libra ruled by Venus. This is my protege to Justice. So we could be looking at, well, yeah, it's actually pretty strong, a karmic situation. Again, that Seven of Swords here coming in reverse. Somebody who knows and was so busy running and triggering that they really need what they were doing, that they really needed and need still to make amends. Because this is somebody, a twin flame here, obviously, who really hurt you, who has just been not connecting. I want to get into some oracle a bit, and then I really want to dive into love messages because I just feel like there is a ton of things that they're wanting to say. But this Two of Swords in reverse, I mean, look, it's just more clarity of the imbalance of both where they've been, where they are, and balances really strong energy of the heart chakra just being, yeah, completely imbalanced, not in alignment. And that's not surprising to me, because the Emperor is the root chakra, and that's out of whack. And when that's out of whack, a lot of things are out of whack here. It's just really clear. The lack of communication and the fear around making moves. Not reading Oracle in reverse. Let's just see if there's any validation or clarity that wants to come in. New insights. And there's something coming in already. And then I'm going to really dive into some channeled song messages and channeled love messages, because that's just been really clear to me. I feel like I'm being pushed right now. They really want me to get those out to you. So, Treasure Island. I feel like that's our runner today. That's our turtle. They're slower in the water than they are on land, like the tortoise on land, the turtle here in the water. It's in the water, you know, it's the love, the emotions, it's divine timing. It almost looks like, it's hard to tell. You can see that there's land back there. Or is that just the sky? They're determined. They're moving. It's a 9. It's things coming to fruition. Attainment, fulfillment. I want to say what a lot of this is about for me today, even here with the Empress and that emotional energy, the speaking the truth energy is what they want to say to you. So I want to get moving. Okay? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see, Aho. Yeah. Well, this is not surprising at all. It's message in a bottle. Yeah. There we go. It's floating in the water. Again, around the timing, the emotions. This pelican is also holding on to, not a telescope, but you know what I mean. Watching, it's like a Page of Swords kind of energy. There's hearts, there's stars in there as well. Just like the turtle here, there's a phone in there. Could there be a reaching out energy, like an actual message? Definitely, you know. But what's way, way, way stronger here today is like, I've got your attention. This is everything I want to say. So again, I need to move. That's definitely a possibility, but I got to tell you, this message, this is what's coming through here today. Co-create. Manifesting. But just in the energy today of our cheetah, making it happen, look, is an owl who's balanced here on a wire. An owl who's full of all kinds of information. An owl is a Scorpio, zodiac-wise, nocturnal, guardian of the night. Full of wisdom, of course, but they tend to hold back emotions, although there's a lot of them. I see things we don't see. It's really connecting for me here with this person waking up, literally in the night, with our Nine of Swords energy, but also the slow wake-up energy here around Judgment in reverse. We already, went over all that. That's what this is. And again, some changes, things starting to happen here. Milk and honey. Yeah, look, the flowing energy of the yin energy here, coming with all that glitters. Everything that they've been holding back that needs to be, you need to hear. A lot of it you've already heard today, but again, I'm going to dig in some more. all that glitters is not gold, is the saying, like what's underneath it. So that's the other thing. There's a lot of maybe things that you've seen or heard if you are, because there is some Page of Swords energy here if you're kind of watching each other, or just ideas that you held on to about their life. So they are sending some little messages in that way. It's not what you think. And the yin energy, I'm really liking. Obviously connecting us to the divine feminine energy, to the emotions here flowing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just got to get moving here because it's everything that they're wanting to reveal and say. It's about the two of you. What do you want to say to your twin flame today? Okay. Destiny. Fated, guided by spirit. Soul contract, divine. Meant to be. Surrender. It will happen. Soul path, soul agreements. A lot of the understanding that's going on. Also connecting with milk and honey. Because the energy that's coming through here today is a twin flame who really just, I don't know, just kind of just cut off, triggered, and ran. And there's a lot of epiphanies, again, that revelation, wake-up energy that's been coming through throughout your reading. So understanding that your destinies are intertwined. Understanding that you met for a reason. Fate and destiny. And this is connecting me with the Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. This is a twin flame who's seeing you as a soulmate. It may be that you have known this person in your life here now since you were younger, but obviously that's also a feeling. It's a soul contract. I think this was part of your reading last week. Obsession, fixated, passionate, can't stop thinking about you. Beep, tension, burning desires, fascination. So gotta tell you, Strength card in reverse, the Devil card in reverse. They're feeling like they're waking up. That's another thing. Okay, that's coming in. Oh. Yeah. With our Nine of Swords, again, Devil in reverse, the Strength card in reverse, they're waking up and they're trying to fight it, I guess you could say. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that because I think you know what I'm saying. And I can't dive into that here. Man cave, taking alone time, problem solving, depression, isolation, hermit, sadness, wounds, shadow work. Exactly what we are getting into right now. And that's the other thing. All that glitters and just the yin energy too around this twin flame coming through here today. It's kind of like what they're starting to see and come out of. Again, it's like looking in the mirror finally. They've been afraid, obviously. You know, they've been living in an illusion. And it's just really clear they still are, but they're getting out of it. They're being poked to get out of it. Man cave, we could be looking at a woman cave too. It's not about gender for me, but it is in that hermit energy. That's a really strong validation of the separation here and also where they're at currently, you know, just getting into that, going in and thinking about things and trying and shedding some light on a lot of things that they didn't even think to look at before, getting clarity and a quest for personal truth. The Queen of Swords coming back here again. Spiritual illumination. This is real strong. And again, this yin energy and all that glitters, like there's a lot of admitting to themselves things that they thought were fine because you came along and you shed a lot of light on a lot of things and they just weren't ready to see it. That's what happens. They were triggered and ran like you know what. Wounded. Say that. Intense emotional pain, fear, depression, emotionally unavailable, scared, defensive, triggered healing. Yeah, that's literally what it is. And it's right here on the Seven of Swords, which is in the reverse here with the Emperor in reverse with the Queen of Swords again. The truth that is coming to this divine masculine energy too, a very strong running energy here today. Somebody who was triggered and ran. Obstacles, karma. They're still in the world card. That's what this is for me. Soul contract, things to learn. Need more healing. Yeah, 1,000%. Complications, divine timing. More awakening needed. This, I just got goosebumps and chills. What's the difference? It's from the bottom of my feet up here. Because this is what it's been. A slow wake up is what I've been calling it. More awakening needed. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. And it's also that energy that has been strong here of not being in that Fool energy quite yet. Still being in the world card. Stuck between the Sun and the Fool, really. Because it's a slow awakening. Again, a validation of what we knew. More awakening needed. That Sun, the illumination, they're just barely getting out of the Moon energy. So they're just starting to get some truth and clarity and look in the mirror. Get out of illusion. They're kind of in the judgment, in and out. Archangel Gabriel's like, pushing them into the world card where they are still working out some karmic debts. They are still learning some lessons. There are some complications. Divine timing here. Obstacles that still need to be, and not dealt with isn't even the word. It's just things around them that are keeping them from really waking up and getting their karmic debt paid and being able to getting their shadow work done. At least getting started on it so that there is a possibility. So again, this is what it's been for me all along. It's a slow wake up energy. Really, really validated. And just even here. So before I go into that validation with the tortoise, who we were talking about, we have our turtle here, and we were talking about the tortoise who's on the land. I just want to validate too, look, social media, spying on you, communicating, online, catfishing, stalking, obsession. Okay, so a lot of that, no. But spying on you, social media, yes, that's what that is. And it's interesting here, it's showing 3 connections. So it could even be if you are connected by another person or other people, that's a way that they are either getting information or by connecting to their social media or even talking to people, asking questions. So here's that tortoise energy. In their shell, slow moving, clammed up, silent, slow and steady, withdrawn, introvert, shy, insecure, wise. It's kind of everything. And the tortoise is faster than the turtle, I want to say. The turtle here in the water. This is on the land, I believe. That earth energy. So around what the earth where they would be putting their eggs and kind of building their life, I guess you could say. In their shell, slow moving, silent, slow but steady. That's really so strong. It's just clear. Okay, I want to bring in some channeled love messages. Then we're going to bring in some channeled song messages and then some more love messages. And then we're going to close your reading. No, I'm not over you. So obviously you know that, but they want you to know it. I miss you too. So somebody's responding. My throat chakra is starting to go nuts again. This is somebody who has so much to say. I don't know. I was already just getting this feeling, oh my gosh, they want me just to be here forever. And that's right, 3, I can't. I'm literally having an argument with them. I want to talk again. But it's right here with obstacles. Did you notice Ian sent a message? I am ashamed of the way I handle things. I mean, that's the devil in reverse. It's really more of the lovers in reverse, though. That's the regret, actually. Okay, I need to read this one. There's so much left unsaid. That's what this is today. Yeah. I'm going as fast as I can. I lay awake at night worrying about us. We know. Goosebumps, because that's just been really, really clear. Really clear. Pun intended. Every road leads back to you. I didn't realize it until now. I'm admitting it. And when I did realize it, I still wasn't admitting it. But it just does. I am in my ego. I'm scared. I have things. There's so much left unsaid. There's so much that I want. There's so many things that I want to tell you why. But just know that you were right, is what they're saying. It's not what they thought, just cut and run, and, it's something else. I have so many regrets because of that. I'm sorry. You are my person too, and I miss you too. So they want you to know this. This is stuff that obviously, your soul contract, that these are messages that they've received. So they're answering you. Your telepathic energy is very real. And today, it's strong. I'm watching you from afar. Social media. Again, Page of Swords energy. Really strong validations. I was stupid to let you go. And that's the truth. By the way, the Chariot energy here with the Knight of Swords, these are the messages coming. There's so much left unsaid. This is what is happening now. That's the flow here. The Yin energy, the Chariot, the Empress, the emotional honesty and the truth, everything they want to say here. And I'm getting told off the more I talk, like they want me just to get in. They're taking over the reading at the moment. The Chariot, by the way, is the Moon in Cancer energy. I want to hear your voice. You are my other half. Twin flame. Seeing you as a soulmate. You are my other half. Okay. Yeah, this is just so goosebumpy and come on and clear. It's the telepathic energy. You are my other half. You are my other half. Something also that you want to hear. It's something also that you've been wanting and waiting to hear. I was triggered. We know. This is emotional. This is emotional. What have you done to me? Yeah, because this is somebody who's been trying to avoid that. You have no idea you do this to me. This is far from over. Okay. I think I want to bring in actually another deck. These were left behind, but it's, oh, no, that's yours. Those two are yours. Okay? Okay. I'm feeling like I'm getting annoyed because I'm feeling rushed. Every road leads back to you. Every road leads back to you. The telepathic energy here is off the charts. I really want you back in my life. Do you miss me the way that I miss you? You inspire a love in me I never knew. Oh my gosh. I know you were giving more, and I'm sorry. That's the other thing. Because that's the other thing about this slow wake-up energy and judgment. The awakening still needed. That's just was so validating. Is that there is also an apology in there, but they weren't even recognizing the fact that they owed you one. And not completely awake again. It's the breadcrumbing energy. That's the Six of Pentacles in reverse. That's here. It's the imbalance. Lack of reciprocity. It's so hard not being in contact. There's something wanted to show. Now it's showing something else. Okay, I'm going to turn it around. I still love you is there. I'm missing you so much. No one compares to you. I feel like I've known you forever. Yeah, I mean, that's been coming through. It's a validation, obviously. I feel so guilty. I don't deserve you, but I want you. Everything reminds me of you. I spy on you. We know. We know. I stay awake thinking of you. We also know this. Okay, we're getting into some channeled song messages, okay? Something to say, song messages. Your song or songs could be coming down. Could also be songs come that you don't know, you don't like. That's okay. If you're sending them, you're sending them. They're already starting to come in here, which is not surprising to me at all. There's always a sentiment behind a song. You know, feelings. There's a love that's divine. And it's yours and it's mine. Like the sun. And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one. To the one. Have I told you lately that I love you, Van Morrison? No, they haven't. I still love you. They haven't said anything. And games that never amount to more than they're meant will play themselves out, falling slowly, Glenn Hansard, Marketa Erglova. You'll always be my endless love. Endless love, Lionel Richie. I've been alone with you inside my mind, and in my dreams I've kissed your lips 1,000 times. Hello, Lionel Richie. Oh, that's okay. That's just on another level because it's really everything where they are, but it's also bringing in some of that energy that I couldn't really dive into of obsessing and passionate energy. And you know what I'm saying. Come a little bit closer. Hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. Harvest Moon, Neil Young. Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Written by Yip Harburg, sung by many. I was on the outside when you said you needed me. I was looking on at myself. I was blind. I could not see. You too. I will follow. Yeah, this is the slow wake-up energy. So many tears I've cried, so much pain inside, but baby, it ain't over till it's over. It ain't over till it's over. Lenny Kravitz. And I nearly forgot my broken heart. It's taken me miles away from the memory of how we broke apart. Here we go round and round again. Nearly forgot my broken heart. Chris Cornell. It went right here on Destiny, Fated, Guided by Spirit, Soul Contract, Divine Meant to Be, Surrender, because that's also what's happening here. It will happen, soul path, soul agreements, all of that. This is so goosebumpy. More channeled song messages. Going as fast as I can. Love, love, love. Love, 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 love. The Beatles, all you need is love. Love, soft as an easy chair. Love, fresh as the morning air. One love that is shared by two, I have found with you. Barbra Streisand, Chris Christopherson, Evergreen, Paul Williams. I've just got goosebumps again. Those are the leaves that don't change color. This is infinity. This is your twin flame. Big time. And Barbra Streisand and Chris Christopherson. Beautiful Chris Christopherson, rest in peace. That connection is to the rest of the world, a really strong and balanced connection, like you see it and you can't see it. Do you know what I mean? So it's also a validation around this energy. Oh, I'm just making a mess here. Everything is sliding around. So you could say like cultural, religious differences, social status, distance, different lives, you know? I don't care who's wrong or right. I don't really want to fight no more. I don't want to fight Tina Turner. I'm not really sure what that's about, to be honest. I think it might be connecting to, could be connecting to you in your life. I want to say third-party energy. But, okay, so I just got a clarification. It's actually connected to this person fighting with themselves. Tie yourself low. That camera is just going to make me crazy. It's clarity for me that this is going on. It's pretty long, I guess. So I'm not sure when it ended. That just makes me insane. So just in case, we were looking here at I nearly forgot my broken heart. It's taken me miles away from the memory of how we broke apart. Here we go round and round again. Nearly forgot my broken heart, Chris Cornell. And we were getting... Where were we? I think we were here. I don't care who's wrong or right. I don't really want to fight no more. I don't want to fight Tina Turner. So when that came down, I thought, what is that about? You know, who's that for? Is that somebody in a karmic situation? Because that energy's here around this person. It could also be you. Maybe it's both of you. But then I got clarity. I was told that it's actually the twin flame energy here fighting with themselves. It's higher self and ego. They have been fighting it. It's a slow wake-up energy. And just in case it didn't pick up, this was also really, really very goosebumpy. Love soft as an easy chair. Love fresh as the morning air. When love that is shared by two, I have found with you. Evergreen. Written by Paul Williams, sung by Barbra Streisand and Chris Christopherson. Evergreen is like infinity. The leaves do not change color. That's the twin flame connection. When love that is shared by two, soul. And Barbra Streisand and Chris Christopherson being so very different, you know, but that's just the yin-yang energy for me. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. Your song, Elton John. A winding road, a heavy load, so nothing new to see. We know that through the bad times I'll have you, and you'll have me. Aretha Franklin, united together. Your soul contract. Love of my life, love of my life, love of my life. Queen, written by Freddie Mercury. I was born to love you with every single beat of my heart. Yes, I was born to take care of you. Queen, I was born to love you. I don't want to be just a memory. Always remember us this way, Lady Gaga. Oh my gosh. Now all the stars have gone faded into cracks of dawn, and I'm still waiting here, waiting Nora Jones. I didn't mean to make you cry. I love you. Billie Eilish. When all your faith is gone, it feels you can't go on. Let it be me. Let it be me. Let it be me if it's a friend you need. Let it be me. Let it be me. Ray LaMontagne. I loved you with a fire red. Now it's turning blue. And you say sorry like the angel. Heaven let me think it was you, but I'm afraid. Apologize, Timbaland. I feel like that's a lot of the energy that are coming out of. Are afraid to. It's ego. It's an ego energy. Egotistical, but... And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. 1,000 years, Christina Perry. When you're lonely and sad, if you think of the times we had, just the thought will bring you back to me. Our heart to hold, keen. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled a rug. I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved. Someone you loved, Louis Capaldi. And I want to remind you that there can be messages also that you're sending, because this is between the two of you. I'm just the third party here. I'm just a messenger. I'm off the deep end. Watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper, Shallow. I'm not the kind to try to tell you lies, but the truth is you've been hiding from it too. Hold my heart, Sarah Bareilles. Hand me the world on a silver platter, and what good would it be with no one to share, with no one who truly cares for me if I ain't got you, Alicia Keys. Sail away with me, honey. I put my heart in your hands. Sail away with me, honey. Now, now, now. Sail away with me. What will be, will be. I want to hold you now, now, now. Sail away, David Gray. I knew I loved you before I met you. I knew I loved you, Savage Garden. It's like you're my mirror. My mirror standing back at me. I think that should say staring back at me. I couldn't get any bigger with anyone else beside me. Mirrors, Justin Timberlake. Oh, I tried rewriting this hundreds of times, but if it ain't you, it's a lie. Yeah, in my head, it's always been you. It's always been you, Jess Murph. Oh, this is just, yeah, there's a lot of goosebumps today. Maybe millions of people go by, but they all disappear from view. And I only have eyes for you. For you. I only have eyes for you, the flamingos. And now it's clear as this promise that we're making. Two reflections into one, because it's like you're my mirror. My mirror staring back at me mirrors Justin Timberlake. Really strong energy. Yeah. If you ever feel alone and the glare makes me hard to find, oh my gosh, just know that I'm always on the other side. Mirrors Justin Timberlake. There's a lot. This song just keeps coming through. I have a name you call me by none. My twin, I'm on fire. Come put me out. Flame twin, Nora Jones. Saying they took over your reading is an understatement, twin flame. I am the lost, you can't be found, my twin in flames. Lift me from the ground, flame twin, Nora Jones. It's quiet now. Whispers confess now that I find myself in here. I realize I'm yours in this moment. This is so goosebumpy because it's literally like it's the slow awakening. Can we run away tonight and hide from tomorrow's in this moment? In this moment, it's the same song. Because I don't want to lose you now. I'm looking at the other half of me, mirrors Justin Timberlake. You're both here. This song is the song of your reading today. You are my other half. You are my other half. We're going to close your reading with some more love messages, some love notes, okay? And then that's it. It's gone on kind of long today. I just feel, I don't know, it's just really taken over. Our love is eternal. These are together. I know we met for a reason. Fate and destiny. Fated connection, destinies intertwined. We are one, exactly. You are my other half, you are my other half. Two halves make a whole. I miss you. We have a deep soul connection. I think of you every day. Thinking of you brings me peace. Your last channeled love message. Message from their higher self, twin flame. I like that they're ending it here. I'm sorry I hurt you. Beautiful twin flame, my gosh. That was something else. It's my honor to channel for you. Thank you for joining me today, watching, listening, sharing the video, or, any content here you're inspired to share. Liking today's video, subscribing to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. This, of course, really helps to keep the channel moving, so thank you for that. I'm sending you love, I'm sending you light, and twin flame, I look forward to seeing you here next Saturday. If they're not coming, don't worry, they will. Sometimes, things change, life gets in the way, and I can't always keep the schedule that I want to keep, but I'm trying to keep it for you. I'll see you Saturday, or I'll see you at another reading in the meantime. Take care.